Huh? That's fine, I have the key. Love you. Alright. Came outside because I couldn't get any privacy. Come outside, I still don't have privacy. How do you like them apples? I can't win. I can't win. Hey Jay, hey Katie, how are you guys? I'm gonna pull some cards on the full moon. I really don't want to because I'm annoyed. And the last thing I want to do when I feel like annoyed is try to read cards. Man. I'm supposed to be in my space inside the house. But it's like you can't get privacy when you want to, so fucking sit in the car. In the cold. 33 degrees out. I am great, please pull full moon cards. Yeah, full moon in Gemini. And I've got my lap to put the cards on, so this should be fun. 5 of Swords. 9 of Cups. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm pulling on my energy right now. Feeling defeated. Not satisfied. Yeah. Misfit. We'll make it fit, right? Man. I gotta wait a minute. I gotta wait a minute and kind of like pull myself out of this shitty attitude energy. Or the cards are just gonna be like, life sucks, everything's shit. Hi, she, how are you? Is it she or shy? No, I don't go to the gym. Hi, David, how are you? What's up, JFK? Weren't you here the other night, JFK? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, Katie. I just wish, like, when I wanted to be able to come on, I could come on when I want to, when, like, the energy feels right to me. I also wish when I wanted to come on, I had my own space where there was no interruptions. But, you know, make do with what you got. Trying to make dreams happen here, Katie. Against all odds. Oh, thank you, Katie. Huge hug. I would take a huge hug from you, Katie. It's funny, the girl that does energy work on me that I have go to for one-on-one yoga and stretch therapy, she's a hugger. She's always hugging me. And I was telling her recently, I was like, I don't, normally, like, I'm a hugger too. Like, I love hugs, but, like, for a couple of years now, I'm just like, I don't want anyone fucking touching me. I'm very picky about who I would let hug me, but I would totally let you hug me, Katie. And that's a big thing. That's a big thing. Ain't she sweet? Yeah, she is, Jay. I'm not going to show my bicep because it's not up here. It's hanging down here. Alright, let's pull this full moon in Gemini. Oh, Jay, you're a Gemini, right? Not a gun show. Yeah, no gun shows here. Um, Before I pull cards, I feel like there was something I want to say about the full moon. Um, I feel like the energy is one that is creative, but we have to, I want to say dare to dream, like dare to take a risk, dare to accept the lessons that life is teaching us. And don't stop, keep going, you know. Around every twist and turn, there's another lesson, but that lesson leads us to somewhere greater than we thought we were gonna go. And most of the time, we don't even realize that. We don't. Um, All right, let me pull some cards. I did not want to be in the car tonight for this. All right, we've got Justice, we've got King of Swords, and we've got the Ten of Cups. Ooh, with the Five of Cups at the bottom. You know, we can't stay in this energy of feeling regret, feeling shame, feeling disappointed, let down. You know, we're supposed to take all the lessons from whatever it is that put us in this energy and move forward wiser, more knowledgeable. Um, you know, the sun's in Sagittarius, the moon's in Gemini. Gemini is the student, you know, learning, knowledge, you know, taking in information. But Sagittarius is about using that knowledge and making it wisdom. Um, Sagittarius is also about exploring and expanding. So it's like taking the knowledge and wisdom from the things that we've been through and the things that we've experienced and utilizing that on our next journey, on our next adventure. I always have a hard time with on our. I feel like I'm gonna fuck up the words. Fuck up the words. Yeah, underneath the Five of Cups is the shadow side. The shadow side in this deck is the Devil card. The Devil card. Now, if we don't learn from the things that we've experienced, we stay in a toxic cycle, a toxic pattern, and we keep repeating the same lesson over and over and over again until we finally get it. Under this energy, it's a great time to move forward. You know, Justice, King of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Now, Ten of Cups can be like a fairy tale, but fairy tales, I mean, they're just that. They're tales. They're stories. They're not real. It can be like a dream world, but we can either stay in the Five of Cups energy, or we can actually manifest the Ten of Cups into our reality and bring ourselves justice with the knowledge that we've learned. The King of Swords, he's the king of knowledge. He's the king of truth. But if he hasn't paid attention to what's been going on around him and how things have been unfolding, he's not the king of knowledge. You know, he'll end up the king of bullshit. He'll end up cold. When we don't understand the lessons that life is teaching us, it can make us very cold and make us shut down and shut the world out. I just heard the truth shall set you free. The truth is what will bring us into balance, whether it's the truth about something outside of us or the truth within us. We need to learn how to see and accept the truth for what it is, not what we want it to be, because what we want the truth to be most of the time isn't what it actually is. King of bullshit. Yeah, he can be the king of bullshit. Alright, let me pull on the Justice card. We got Karma, which is the Judgment card, and the Eight of Swords. And the Seven of Swords. Here's another bullshitter card. You know, he's got all these swords, but he's concealing them. Hiding truths. But when we hide truths, we end up trapped. by them. I'm sorry if you guys can't see these good. We end up trapped by them. uh, and we have the judgment card with that, and we're clarifying justice. We decide what our reality is going to be. A lot of times we feel that's not what it is, but it is. Um, I watched I watched The Matrix today, and I've seen bits and pieces of the movie years ago when it came out, but I've never actually sat down and watched it all the way through. And when Neo's character at the end is just as powerful as like Agent Smith, and he is able to fight him as an equal, um, it's because he understands that he's more in control of his reality than he's been led to believe. And once he finally taps into knowing how powerful his mind is, that's when he's able to defeat the enemy. But if he stayed blind to the truth and kept hiding from it, he'd be dead. He'd be dead. Um, but he chose. He chose. He had a choice. He had a choice. Red pill, blue pill. He had a choice: either keep fighting like he's not in control of his reality, or fight like he is in complete control of his reality. Um, All right, let me pull on the King of Swords. Pull on the King of Swords. We've got the Hermit and the Four of Swords. Oh man, and we've got the Five of Cups back on the bottom. Hold on, if I hold it back, maybe you guys can see it better. Five of Cups. All right. Now, the Five of Cups is the regret, um, shame, disappointment, things that didn't work out in the past, that, it's like you wanted it to go your way, but it didn't. And instead of sitting there, crying about it, I mean, if we need to cry, let it out. But then when you're done crying, it's time to move on. But, I mean, not going to move on if you don't pay attention to how you ended up there in the first place. So this King of Swords energy is seeing the truth. Seeing the truth behind this Five of Cups energy. Yeah, the truth behind the Five of Cups energy, again, is the devil. Devil energy wants us to stay stuck. It wants us to stay stagnant. It wants us to not believe in ourselves. It wants us to seek answers anywhere but within ourselves. It wants us detached from ourselves, so that way it can be more in control of us. We need to reconnect with ourselves and understand our truth, so that way the devil can't play with us. Now, with the Hermit and the Four of Swords, to me this is about introspection, going within, getting the clarity. And that clarity is very healing. That clarity is very healing. If you allow yourself to see the truth of things. All right, I'm going to pull on the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Happiness. Some whale on it. King of Wands and the Lovers. Interesting. All right, and we've got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. All right, this has to do with other people. The King of Wands, again, how I was I was saying the King of Swords, he can be the king of bullshit, but I mean the King of Wands is like the true king of bullshit. The King of Wands wears a mask. But he wears a mask because of the fear of connection. How are other people going to see me? What are they going to think of me? The King of Wands has to put on like a show, like an act, to get people to perceive them the way they want to be perceived. But it's time to let go of the bullshit. It's time to take the mask off. Be vulnerable. Be vulnerable. Be honest. No matter what that means. Vulnerable and honest. Because we're never gonna have real true connection like this Lover's card. Oh, sorry. I hope you can see it better now. Um, if if we're too worried about how we're being perceived, we need to just be ourselves. Be ourselves. Even if we're fucking weird and out there, who gives a shit? If you just be yourself, the people that are like turned off by that, good, they're not your people. And then the people that are your people are going to be gravitating towards you. Sometimes we do find ourselves alone for a little bit, though. Especially people that go through a spiritual awakening. I don't know if anyone here has gone through like a real spiritual awakening where your whole entire reality, you see your whole world differently than you ever did, and you feel insane and you sound insane when you try to explain it to people, and so you end up disconnecting from almost everyone that you know. And there's usually a period of being lonely, feeling like a misfit, feeling like an outcast, feeling disconnected. But you're disconnecting from a fucking lie, an illusion, and you're about to connect to stuff that's real. But we don't realize that's what's happening. We're just like, oh, great, now I'm a woo woo and I'm Delulu, and you know. But there's power in that. There's power in that. It, who gives a fuck what people think? If people want us to be someone that we're not to make them happy, what the fuck? Those are not our people. They're not. It's all part of the matrix. There's people walking around that are just, they're asleep. They're programmed, and they're getting up and they're living their lives in whatever way they were programmed to live it. And then there's those of us that are waking up to the fact that we've been programmed, and we're fucking breaking our reality. Breaking free from the reality that was a fucking illusion. um it's shifting timelines. I could very well have stayed on the timeline where Lindsay was just gonna stay a pothead and do nothing with her life, and just I could have accepted, oh, I'm just gonna be on disability the rest of my life because I suck. But no, I don't accept that for myself. um and I'm going down a path that most people are like, what the fuck is she doing? Nobody understands what it is that I'm doing here. Some of you get it. Some of you see what's going on here, but a lot of people don't. And unfortunately, some of them are friends and family. They'll be like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Oh, you got a YouTube? Nice. But they don't realize I'm trying to fucking change the world here. I'm trying to help people heal. I'm trying to wake people up. So whatever your path is, if you've been avoiding something that feels more fulfilling to you than what you've been doing, but you're afraid of what other people are going to say, fuck them. They don't have to live your life. You do. All right, let me read some comments. See how y'all are doing. Oh boy. I don't know if I can read all these. Me with my fucking horrible eyesight. All right, I'm not going to scroll back and read all of them, but Ooh, shit. Yeah, there's people I'm definitely ignoring tonight because we don't got time for your pervertedness, guys. We're talking about real life here, so, you know, if you're here thinking about sticking your dick somewhere, go stick it in a light socket. Or don't, actually. Imagine if somebody watching went and stuck their dick in a light socket, electrocuted themselves, and was like, well, this chick on YouTube told me to do it. People are weird. You wouldn't think somebody would do that, but they would. Fucking weirdos. Uh, um, no, I don't speak Portuguese. Hi, Gnostic. How are you? No, I'm not going to be anyone's girlfriend. Hi, Eric. How are you? I don't think I've seen you here in a bit. In a bit. Watch Dark City. I'll have to check that out. I should be. Why should I be careful of wearing this shirt? Uh, what pill are you? I ate both of them. I'm like, I'm gonna be in all worlds and then transition back and forth between both. Morpheus was not happy. He was like, no, don't, as I swallowed them both. Jay. Oh, thank you, Jeff. I love my shirt too. This was a good show. I would finish The Sopranos, and now I'm like, shit, I need something new to binge watch. Ooh, you know what's on tonight, guys? The new Dexter series. Anybody ever watch Dexter? It's a good show. It's a good show. I mean, I'm totally against serial killers, but if they're killing other serial killers, and I say, why not? You know, that's that's not I'm not telling anyone to go out and kill anyone. Gotta watch what you say to people, especially like on YouTube. Then they want to blame you because they suck and made a stupid decision. uh, Good for you, Jordan. Good for you, bro. Um, because it's not showing the respect of people who are in the biker clubs like me. You take me wearing a shirt of a show as disrespect? That's insane. That's insane. Um, I mean, like I get it. If I was wearing like another like real bike club that wasn't from a TV show, I would get it. Um, but to me, like, get over it. That's how I feel. Sorry, not trying to be rude, but I liked the show. I liked the show, so I'm gonna wear the shirt. And if you and your friends don't like it, I'm sorry about that. I'm not trying to offend nobody. Um, Seraphim, thank you for sharing your concern. You are welcome here. We respect you. Yeah, no, like I respect you, but when I was younger, like, girls like to wear like the bandanas in their hair. Then it's like, oh, you can't wear a bandana because of the gangs. It's like, I'm not in a gang. I just want to wear it for style and fashion purposes. Can people just be who they are without other people being like, you shouldn't wear that. You can't do that. And, you know, I feel like if there's a bunch of men in a biker club and they see a chick reading tarot cards on YouTube and they're like, she's wearing a Sons of Anarchy shirt and they're offended by that, that's confusing to me. Don't you guys have like other things to worry about? You know? I don't know. I might just sound like a dick right now. My bad if I do. Because I'm not going to start worrying about what I'm wearing when I come on my YouTube channel. People can either click on it or they can decide not to. I wish the devil try. Oh God. Some people are weird. I'm just like just gonna skip through some comments. Yeah, Seraphim, you're respected and you're welcome. I hope you didn't take what I was saying like offensively. I almost feel like, did you want to like just let us know you're in a biker club? You know, you could do that without mentioning my shirt. Every time I have sleep paralysis, feel my mind is disconnected from my body. Yeah, yeah, Eric, aren't you the one that I was saying you're probably having out of body experiences when you're sleeping? What if that was the second program, though? Thinking you broke free. Who knows? Who knows what's what, you know? But I'm just like, I want to live my life and fucking enjoy it instead of being in a fucking mental prison. Um, so if thinking that I broke free is like another program, shit, I'm ready for the next program. I'm ready for the next one. Why are you in your car? Because there's too many people in the house, so I can't be in my space where I usually pull cards. Oh, hi, Hannah. How are you? Because I have seen what other clubs, people who see her in t-shirt might not be as good towards her wearing her shirt. Well, I mean, I'm on YouTube. I really don't, you know, I'd probably get beat up because if somebody was like, you shouldn't wear that shirt in person, I'd be like, then don't fucking look at me. Then don't look at me. Because you know what? I don't care what other people are wearing. If I was in a fucking gang or a biker club and like I saw someone, I want to use the word civilian, you know, some like regular person that's not part of the club like wearing, I wouldn't be offended by that. Um, I'd be like, I would be looking at my biker club like, we've got bigger fish to fry. We don't got time to worry about this little fucking bitch on YouTube wearing a Sons of Anarchy shirt, you know? And not for nothing, anytime I've ever worn this shirt out in public, all I get is, nice shirt. That's a cool shirt. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe like biker club people need to go talk to the people that are going around telling me my shirt's awesome. Because they're encouraging it. Go Lynn. Go what? Go where? I wish they tried. And she is also putting her family and friends in danger for wearing a t-shirt. It's like, I'm not gonna worry about fucking a t-shirt. I'm not, you know? I feel like you're more worried about it than I am. Um, you know, and most biker club people would see it and be like, okay, I know that's a TV show, but what that tells me is she's into bikers, which I'm not. But I feel like if a guy from a motorcycle club saw me in person, he'd be like, and he wanted to hit on me, he'd be like, yo, I might have a chance because she's totally wearing like a biker shirt. And it's not even like a real legit club. So like she's not like against my people. Uh, I love you too, Mo Problem. Wish you the best of luck on your journey on YouTube. Love your t-shirt. It's awesome. They love the t-shirt. They love the t-shirt. uh, they love the t-shirt. Thank you, by the way. uh, but yeah, Seraphim, your concerns are duly noted, but I'm still going to continue to wear the shirt. And if grown-ass men want to take that as disrespect, I don't know what to tell them. I found out my boyfriend was cheating, though I've also just stopped chemo due to what you said with the cards. I've never told anybody to stop chemo, so I don't know what you're talking about, Hannah. Um, it sounds like you were absolutely free, but realized without some structure and positive programming, you were able to escape the chaos and move forward. Yeah. Why are you sitting in the dark? I'm in the car outside, so that's why it's dark. This wasn't my first choice to be in the car. Thank you, Christopher. Um, Making change should be in a community. Yeah, it should be. We're creating a community here on YouTube. um, you're going to be my wife, period. No. Because it's offensive to motorcycle clubs. It's not, no, it's more offensive to certain people. And you're apparently one of them. So I'm like 10 minutes behind. Can you say Eric, 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 Eric? I think tarot cards feed on human energy. They can. They can. That's why people have to be careful with them. Um, yeah, I'm going to start being more selective with my readings. I'm just going to start telling people outright, like, no, if it doesn't feel right. If I feel like someone's energy is like, I need an answer, I'm going to be like, I'm not reading for you. I mean, if you want an energy healing, I'll do that. You know? I've also been thinking, guys, I might not even offer card readings for people to buy. Um, I've been thinking I might just offer an energy healing and you can have a card reading along with the energy healing. Because people put too much into the cards. Like a minute ago, we had somebody saying that they stopped chemo because of what the card said. First of all, I've never told anyone stop chemo when I'm reading cards. Secondly, like even if there was a tarot reader that said, "Hey, you should stop," what? You're gonna listen to somebody on YouTube? I could be a fucking liar for all you guys know. You know, there's a lot of people out here just trying to manipulate people and take their money. You're putting your family in. No, I'm not. Because you're wearing a color what isn't part of your outfit, what is part of club society. I think it's ridiculous. So, I mean, your bike club can stay wherever the fuck you are, because, I mean, if If that's the mentality of the grown-ass men in a bike club, I don't really fucking care to fucking know you personally. That's just silly to me. That's just silly to me. Like, this entire world is fucking divided over the most stupid bullshit. Oh, I can't wear this t-shirt. Oh, you're religious. I'm not. Like, everyone needs to grow the fuck up and get over the bullshit. Because what someone's wearing, if that's a problem for you, that's bullshit. If somebody wants to be spiritual instead of religious and that goes up your ass, that's bullshit. If somebody wants to be religious but not spiritual and that goes up your ass, that's bullshit. Like, I'm tired of grown adults walking around talking like fucking children. Oh, they don't like me, or oh, I don't like that. Like, boo fucking who? Boo hoo. What the fuck? Great, now I'm gonna have bike clubs hating me. What are the cards you are holding in your hand? Oh, they're, it's the Witch's Tarot. Where did you get that t-shirt? Oh, man. I originally had this t-shirt from an ex-boyfriend that I stole it from because I had liked it. And it was before I had ever even watched Sons of Anarchy. I liked the Grim Reaper. I thought it was dope. Um, and then eventually I ended up watching the show and I was like, yo, that show's dope. It kind of like, made me see like the world of bikers and being like, yo, they deal with some fucked up shit. And, it's kind of like, oh, better them than me because they do a lot of crazy things. And it's like, respect to them. But now I got one in here telling me they're going to have a problem with my t-shirt. And now I'm just kind of like, what's the deal with bikers? Are they babies or are they bikers? I don't fucking know now. I'm confused. I'm going to start my own bike club. The Misfit Bike Club. And we can wear whatever we want. Even if it contradicts the fucking group that we're in. You know? Like if I was gonna like for me, Misfit Spirit, the colors are black and gold. So if somebody wants to be a part of my fucking community and they don't want to wear black and gold, I don't care. I don't care. Wear whatever you want. Wear what makes you happy. Because, I mean, regardless of whether we've got people in a bike club mad at us or not, tomorrow's not promised to anybody. So if my last day on earth, if I feel satisfied wearing this shirt, then I'm going to wear this fucking shirt. I'm going to rock it like a motherfucker. She's Emperor Wife. Leave her alone. No, people like to pick on me. I think, I think they just like seeing me get feisty. Dexter wore a lot of masks. Definitely Seven of Cups guy. Yeah. I loved Dexter. I loved him so much. It was so sad when they finally killed him in that newer series. What was it? With his son. I forget what it's called. But now they got the original Sin one coming out tonight. Oh boy. Where did you get that t-shirt, please? I want to know. I want to get one. Oh yes, I had originally got one from an ex-boyfriend and then it disappeared. So I went online to buy it. I'm not even sure what website I ended up getting it from because different websites, they have like different colorings for it and I wanted this particular one. But yeah, just Google it. Sons of Anarchy shirt. But don't wear it around Seraphim because he'll get his panties in a bunch. Yeah, I'm gonna be me regardless. If it rubs people the wrong way, that's unfortunate. But that's more of a you problem than a me problem. You know, if we're getting triggered or being offended in any way, that's you know, something we gotta work through. See, there was a time where I might have been like, great, now I can't wear this shirt anymore. But now I'm like, fuck that. I'll wear what I want. Eat shit. It's I had, oh, we got 23 likes now, but we had 22 and 22 people were in here, and then I had looked over at the clock. It said 11:11, and then it's 33 degrees. I'm just like, all these numbers, all these synchronistic numbers. Oh, Vera, you're here. Hello. Yeah, see, I had a feeling the comments, they like froze up. Oh, hi, Shane. How are you? Hold on, I scrolled past you because I want to catch up. Like, how many comments did I miss? What the fuck? Vera, when did you get here? 11:06. All right, so that's 6 minutes behind. All right. She's a gangster. Yeah, Austin, a little bit. The gang of misfits is what's happening here. Is that a drone in the sky? Probably. No joke. Yeah, probably. Why, did you see one in the video? Or like you talking about where you are, Jay? Lynn for president. Yes! President of the Misfits. I had a reading last night and the girl said an ex would come back into my life, to which I shrugged it off, and she blew my phone up through the night. I was shocked, not heard from her in a year. What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, some people are really good at predicting stuff. I try to stay away from trying to predict anything, especially like I've really only been reading tarot for a year. I always had an interest in it, but didn't really start like studying it till last year. Yeah, that's a reflection of us, not them. I like how you say bullshit. Tell us how you really feel loving it. I'm glad you guys are loving it. Seraphim is somewhere cursing me right now. Are you still watching even though you got timed out, bro? He's like, I'm just trying to be helpful. It's like, okay, but you stated your piece and then you weren't letting it go. I just kept scrolling and then there were like more comments about my t-shirt from him. I'm from Russia. I live here. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do sports. I just eat less. How's it going over in Russia? Tulsa. Yeah, Vera's from Tulsa. Oh, thank you, Nikki, for subscribing. Subscribing to the channel. 11:06. Okay, so what, 8 minutes behind? What would we call our bike club? What would you want to call the bike club? Huh, Ryan? Why are you such a baddie? I was born this way. I know someone that knows someone called Vera Walker. Yeah, we know Vera Walker. It looks like you almost, I think. Maybe you met Vera before. Vera, maybe you've met Jay before and you didn't even know. Cranky Frankie says, "Are you a guy? You look just like a 50-year-old dude." Why, thank you. So you're saying I'm handsome. You know, because men age better than women. You know, you guys like get hotter as you get older. We're like hotter when we're younger. No, we're always beautiful. Always. Dexter New Blood. Yeah, that's what it was. I was going to say True Blood. I'm like, I know that's not it. That's a whole other show. By the way, have you guys ever watched True Blood? You know, I didn't start watching True Blood till that series was over. And then I was like, this show's awesome. But I binged it like for so long, like that, like, you know, that the accents that they have. Where is it? Are they in Virginia in that show? Um, Even like I kept talking in an accent, and it wasn't just that I was talking in an accent from watching the show so much. Even my thoughts, the voice in my head, started talking Southern. Oh, he's not dead. Yeah, see, that's what I seen like in the previews that he's not dead. But like the way they ended, I was like, oh damn, they really took out Dexter, and that fucking sucks. Or shove it up your ass club. Yeah, shove it up your ass club. Sit on it and spin. He was hating on the shirt, but you know he wants to wear it. uh, there's another sequel series coming after the prequel. Yeah, isn't it supposed to like take place like after they shoot him and you think he's dead? Good evening, miss. Hope you had a blessed Sunday. I did, Shane. I did. You guys, I had another dream about you know who. It was really nice to see him. Oh man, my phantom. My dear phantom, I love him. Wardell. Joyful, someone removed my idea. What idea? Your panties are in a bunch. No, my panties aren't in a bunch. My panties are just fine. People that don't like my shirt have their panties in a bunch. They're like offended by it. No, I don't do black magic. Yeah, if you want a t-shirt like this, you gotta contact me. No, you don't. I do want to have t-shirts made for the channel at some point. I definitely want, I know there's like different ideas I can come up with for t-shirts to make, but I definitely want to have just like some black t-shirts with like the gold letters that say Misfit Spirit. No, I'm not an astrologer. I know a little bit about astrology. Before I became obsessed with studying the tarot, I was obsessed with studying astrology, but I have a hard time with like learning stuff. Like I have like hundreds of astrology books, but I've never read not one of them from front to back. I like bounce all over the place. This is why I hate reading because I can't. There's even been books with that I want to read. I want to, but I could maybe do like 10 pages straight before my brain is completely distracted or pulled in another direction, whether it's something in the environment that's distracted me or something that I read in the book where I'm like, I need to know more about that. I don't have time to finish reading what I'm reading right now. I kind of want to dive into, like, what does that mean? ADHD's motherfucker. 11:11, Lenny. Yep. Hee 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 hee. I'm like a ninja. um, Reza says, hi, idiot. Yeah. Total idiot right here. Yes, check the timestamp. Yeah, when I have the tablet out, it shows me what time you guys say everything. When I just have the phone, it doesn't show me the time. It's annoying. It's annoying. You have such a Boston accent. I should just move to Boston. Boston, right? Isn't that how they say Boston in Boston? Boston. How are you doing today? I'm new here, so hello. Hi, Taylor. I'm good. How are you? And Taylor, if you didn't see, Joyful says hi. Joyful is Ryan, so when you hear me talking about Ryan, I'm talking about Joyful. And Catherine, I call Katie. She says hi as well. And Jay Blanks, I call JJ, but I think his name is, it starts with J, but we just call him Jay. I think I know your real name, Jay, if what Katie had said that day was right. I love you, Katie. I missed the comment, but I see that you say, like, Chief, where, so I'm like, wait, what did Chief say? Then I scroll up, I'm like, oh, I went past it. Jesus is the only way. I'm like, I should have known. I should have known. Oh, I should have known. Jesus is God. I mean, we're all God. We're all extensions of God. Who's seen the new movie 28 Years Later? I haven't seen that. What's it about? Really want to see that. I was a big fan of 28 Days and Weeks Later. I'm going to have to look into that, Ryan. Yeah, I have a size 13 and a half foot. I have tiny feet. I have like baby feet. I wear like a toddler shoe with my Sons of Anarchy shirt. I think you are aging just fine. Oh, thank you, Joseph. Stop playing with the devil. Repent of your sins. Oh, man. Yeah, you look like a dude. Yeah, I know. I totally look like a dude. It's like they can sense my big dick energy, you know? You look like a young Katie Seagal. Do you guys remember Married with Children when she was on that? 7, 8, 9. True, but oh yeah, it was Louisiana, not Virginia. It was Louisiana. Suck it. Why did he always say her name just like that? Every time he talked to her, he'd be like, suck it. Bill. uh, Imagine if the NSA, CIA, FBI was mods. And Secret Service. Yeah. Vera is CIA. Where's Tom at? Isn't Tom FBI? Or does he just train them? Tom, where are you? You're not even here. Hmm. Um, yes, you can. Why'd you put it in quotes? My name is Amy, a ninth grade student. I'm struggling with self-acceptance because of my protruding belly button. My classmates often mock me, leaving me in tears. Could you please advise me? Stop giving a fuck what they think. Fuck them. Just smile at them. Be like, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Um, People suck. People suck. We gotta learn to not listen to other people because they suck. You know? The greatest, most beautiful people are fucking insecure, you know? And then I consider myself to be average. I consider myself to be average. And it's like, then like when I talk to somebody that I'm just like, wow, this person's absolutely like gorgeous, they're like flawless even without makeup, or like it's like they don't even, like a girl that like doesn't even grow hair on her legs, she's just naturally just everything's all perfect. And I'm like, oh shit, imagine if I looked like that, I would feel so confident. And then you talk to them and they're just as fucking insecure, if not more insecure, than someone that considers themselves average. um we have to love ourselves and accept ourselves no matter what. Other people's opinions don't matter. The only time their opinions matter is like if they're like actually like caring and loving and a good person. If they're not a good person, who gives a fuck about their opinion? And if somebody's going to sit there and make fun of you and pick on you for some way you look or something that you've got going on, they're just an asshole. So their opinion doesn't actually fucking matter. Don't put value in the opinion of an asshole. Um, when you say you had a dream about a phantom, do you mean that you had a booty call? No, there's a guy that I like, that I've liked for a while, but he's like a phantom. He's like exists but doesn't. uh, do you reckon the government will try fake an alien invasion to put us in lockdown? Heard someone say that today. I wouldn't be surprised. I hear a lot about the microchip that they want to put in people. Um, this is like, it has nothing to do with the alien invasion, but would you guys let Elon Musk put his microchip inside of you? How many of you would go along with that? What if they told you, oh well, your illness, if you put this in you, it can cure you? Would you put a microchip inside you? I wouldn't. I wouldn't. If we think about the pandemic and how that all went down, I feel like it was a test to see how many people would go along with it, how many people could be controlled, how many people can't be controlled. Once they put a microchip in you, I don't care what the reason they tell you it is, I don't trust it, because then they are in complete control over you. And there's a lot of people. Look how many people were like pro-vaccine. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be like pro-microchip. They're going to be like, everyone just needs to get this microchip because the government told us it'll heal us and make us safe. Really? Like the vaccine did? Um, It's actually kind of scary if you think about it. You know, everything's frequencies. Imagine they put a microchip in you and then they can manipulate it any way they want to. Um, I don't know. I'm kind of nervous for humanity because a lot of people would jump right on board with that. I don't care if I was dying. If they were like, "You're dying right now, but if you put this microchip in you, like you'll live longer," I'd be like, "I'd rather die. I'd rather die. I don't trust that shit." Um, Channel merch would be dope. I know, right? I have a t-shirt press here. I don't know how to use it though, but my son does. And my son's an artist. He draws some dope ass aliens and stuff. I could have him put some of his like aliens on some t-shirts. I wish I could show you guys on. Well, I could probably put a post up on my page in the like community part of it and show you guys some of the artwork he does. It's weird when my son was when he was like 8, he was drawing like horrible little stick figures, and then all of a sudden, like at 9, he would just look at something and just start drawing it, and I'm like, holy shit. Even the blending with markers and colored pencils, like he makes things look realistic. They like jump out of the page at you. Mm. No, I don't read the Bible. I do not. Even if I wanted to read the Bible, I wouldn't be able to read the whole thing. You know, I do have a book that I do want to read. It's The Keys of Enoch. I've opened it to random pages at times, and just read like a little passage, um, and then I end up like the gears start turning, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right, this means this, and that means that. um, I was laughing about the alien comment, but thinking about it, they bloody would try something like that, I reckon. I'm doing well, thanks for asking, and also hi to everyone. I live in Pennsylvania. Are you getting snow where you're at? No, no snow here, thank God. Thank God. Why is it snowing in Pennsylvania? I gotta hit up my cousins, because I got cousins in Pennsylvania. All these men scamming on you and laugh my ass off. Yeah, they've been doing it my whole life. Hold on, I'm skipping past a bunch of comments. Oops, shit. Oh yeah, you said I encourage you to read Codex Sinaiticus is strong evidence that the Bible is real. Yeah, I'm sure the Bible is real, but there's a lot missing from it. There's a lot missing from it. And also, I think there's a lot of things that are mistranslated. Um, it's like, what are you supposed to do with something when it doesn't have all of the information in there? You know, it's kind of like I guess I'll use this as an example. Say you order a brand new TV stand and you want to put it together, and the directions are missing portions of it. Then you try to put things together, and some people are like, oh well, it's together even though it's slanted and still kind of falling apart, and they don't question it. They're like, well, this is what the directions said, even though now I've got extra screws and stuff. And then people like me are like, something's missing. We don't have the whole picture here. you know Without the whole picture, then the perception is different. The perception isn't fully clear. I mean, just like the Bible talks about Adam and Eve, right? But there's stories that precede Adam and Eve that are a similar story to Adam and Eve. So did the Bible like take that story and twist it into their own version to tell it? Who knows? I don't know. I didn't write the Bible. You didn't write the Bible. So who's to say? Um, well, and then even there's the tablets and stuff. It's like, is that all the information? Does it have all the information? Who wrote it? Did somebody write it because it was real, or was it a story, or was it like a rule book to control people? We don't know. We don't know. Um, but if you read the Bible and it serves its purpose and it's helpful for you, then great. Um, but for people like me, if I sat down and read the Bible, I would still be like, all right, I need more information. I need more information. I have so many questions. I need so many answers. And then when I get answers to those questions, I'm going to have more questions. I'm like way too inquisitive to be religious. I'd probably get kicked out of church if I went these days. As a kid, when I was obedient, and it was like, no, you just do what you're told, and you listen to what's right, and you accept that, and don't question it. Um, but now as an adult, I'm like, no, I want to question things. What the fuck? Can't tell me what to do. I'm not a little kid anymore. Um, like when I just said do what you're told, don't question it. Like that's the vibe I get from religion, and that's also the same vibe that I got from the pandemic. Do what you're told, don't question it. Somebody or something else knows better than you, so listen to them instead of yourself. Mm, I don't know. But like I always say, guys, if religion, you don't feel lost and you feel like you're in a good place in life, then stick with it. That's your journey. Um, but if you need more, but you come from like a religious family and a religious background, but it's not enough for you, then some of us have to be the rule breaker in the family. uh, I also just saw, in my head, I saw a quick clip of, did anyone ever see that movie with the turkeys? What is it called? Owen Wilson does the voice of one of them, and Woody Harrelson does the voice of another one, where they want to go in a time machine and go back to like the first Thanksgiving so they can save the turkeys. And the main character, Owen Wilson's character, the turkey, he's like on the farm and he's trying to tell all the other turkeys, he's like, they're trying to fatten us up to kill us. And they're all like, ha ha ha, he's crazy. Um, they didn't believe him. He's trying to warn them all. Like, they're like, no, they're just feeding us and taking care of us. It's like, I don't want to be a turkey on someone's Thanksgiving Day table. I'd rather question things and be like, we gotta go way back to save everyone. uh, Ooh, Katie, you're having to delete a lot of comments. What do we got? A bunch of weirdos up in here? Do you live in your? Yeah, I do. I live in my car. That's not funny. I shouldn't make it because some people do live in their cars. And I that fucking sucks. I'm glad I don't have to live in my car. Catherine Clean Sweeper. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Vishwambar says fuck, fuck, fuck. She got Fios. I got regular ones. I do have Fios. How did you know? You don't talk sweet, we delete. Yeah, that's like the motto for the moderators. If they don't talk sweet, delete. Someone lost their nuts today. Oh boy. Oh boy. You know, I worked at a urologist and I got to see the part that they cut out of, when you have a vasectomy. They take like the two little, I think it's called the vas deferens. I think I pronounced it right. The little, they clip them off and then they put them in a little tiny jar. You're gorgeous, far from average. Thank you, Gnostic. I'd hate to lose my nuts. Yeah, me too, Vera. I love my nuts. They're big. And they're strong. You could cure me, Joseph. I don't need anyone to cure me. I shall cure me. No microchip here. Fuck that. Yeah, when they come out with that shit, I don't care what the fuck they tell you. Mm-mm. Get the fuck away from me and my fucking family with your fucking microchips. You're not turning me into a robot. You know how many people are going to allow them to put that in them? It's kind of scary. And then think about if they wanted to, like MK Ultra, they were doing mind control. Think about how easy it will be for them to do mind control when they have microchips in people. You think people are disconnected now through technology? Watch how disconnected people become, but they'll still they'll be robotic, getting up, living their everyday life. They'll be more asleep than they are now. People need to wake up. The government doesn't have our best interest at heart. Neither do the pharmaceutical companies, neither do people like Elon Musk. No. No. No, 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 no. Fuck them all. Oh, man. Good, Pickles. Nobody's putting anything inside Pickles. Microchip. No microchips. I would take a microchip. No, Jay, don't. Because then they're going to manipulate you. And then all of a sudden, Jay's going to come on the channel and he's going to be like, fuck this channel. We all got to leave it. She's evil. And then I'll be like, oh no. They're mind controlling him. Fuck. Mind control. And I will control it. 11:29. Shit, I'm almost like 20 minutes behind. Put the microchip in the head of your penis. Oh, man. Never would I put a chip in my body. Yeah, me either. Me either. Dude, I get friggin' sketched out by what is it, the birth control, the IUD. Are there any girls here or chicks here that have had the IUD? I would never put that in me. I mean, I don't think it's like a microchip where they're going to control you, but I don't know, just foreign objects in the body. Then I had met someone once that had like a little thing put in their arm for birth control, and it broke, and they only found some of the pieces. I'm just like, you know what? Like, I'll take like the oral contraceptive, or just, if Mother Nature decides I'm having another child, it's deciding I'm having another child. you know, even taking the pill these days, I'm like sketched out about. I'm like, I don't even want to take that anymore. I don't know what it's doing to my body. I wonder if it's actually been fucking up my emotions my entire life since I got on it when I was really young. Um, it's like you're taking hormones. That's what birth control is. It controls your hormones so that way you don't get pregnant and you don't release the egg around the time where you could conceive. Um, so it's like, all right, well, if I was taking something to control my hormones, how did that fuck with my mental health? But, you know, I don't realize these things till I'm older and I'm starting to be like, wait, the world is fucked. The government lies. Can't really trust nobody, so I'm gonna start to just trust myself, and some things just don't feel right. Like microchips and mind control. I would do it. No, Jay. You know what, Jay? I'm gonna have to kidnap you when the microchips come out. I'm coming to kidnap you, Jay, and I'm not allowing that to happen to you. I'm not. I'm not allowing that to happen to you, Jay. We love you too much, right? Vera, Kate, are you guys down? You guys will meet me in New England to hunt Jay down and stop him from destroying himself with an Elon Musk microchip. What if they put a chip in your head and then you say something bad about the government and they shut off your chip and you can't put it up the next round of beers because your chip on the skin? You know what even creeps me out too? The cars that can drive themselves. I'm like, who's to say someone's not in control of it? You know, like, what if they want to make you crash? Was it Toyota years ago? They were saying like the gas pedal was like getting stuck and people were getting in accidents. The fuck? Can I just have like a normal car? I'll drive it. It's like I'm lazy, but not so lazy. I need the car to drive itself. I'm like the lazy person that wants to go through the drive-through and not in the store. But I'm not so lazy I want the car to drive itself. I don't trust that. I need to be in control. I am not scared of microchip. LOL, I'm Terminator. Well, hasta la vista, baby. Tippy or clitty chip, they can call it what? Oh, man. Yeah, or just helicopter it past the card machine. Alright, I wanna... Hold up, no bashing other religions though, come on. Why was I bashing a religion? Or are you talking to someone else? I could be your daddy. No, you couldn't. Oh, man. She's from Worcester, Massachusetts. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm from. I'm just gonna start telling people I'm from Mass. It's believable, apparently. Why do sex workers like lepers? Because they always leave a tip. Wait, what? What if the microchip cured all disease and ailments, made those that couldn't walk then walk, cured cancer, diabetes, etc.? Well, that's going to be stuff that they're going to tell people, and you know what? The microchips probably they'll probably have technology in them where they can do that. But you know, would you like if you had MS like my sister and couldn't walk, and they said we're going to put this microchip in you? If they wanted to put a microchip in my sister to so she could walk again, I would still tell them no. You want to put a microchip in my sister, get her walking again, and then you're going to manipulate that crazy person? Oh man, that would be scary. That would be scary. Um, Even if it was like me needing the ability to walk again, I would still rather never fucking walk again than have a microchip in my body and not know what it is or what they could do with it. But to each his own, you know? To each his own. Hi, Nick. How are you? I'm good. Most of the Bible was plagiarized and misinterpreted from the ancient Greek and Egyptian. The Hebrew is absolute fiction. I mean, it could be, it could not be. You know, it could all be, for all I know, it could all be accurate, but I don't think it has everything in it. I mean, think about like when, you know, even when they make a movie based on a true story, it's still not 100% accurate, you know? No, you wouldn't, be accepted with open arms. Just give them her address, JB. I haven't gone to church since like 2011. Last time I was in a church, it was 2017. And then before that, oh geez, I was a kid. I was a kid. I was probably like 10 the last time I went to church. Well, I mean, do I count like chapels in the psych hospital? Because if we count that too, then when I was 18 was the last time I was in a place like that, other than my grandfather's funeral in 2017. Thirsty guys in chat are disgusting, right? 123 Pine Drive, Wisconsin, Nevada. Imagine, is that someone's real address? That would be terrible. You'll have people going there thinking they're gonna find me. I'm definitely not in Nevada. uh, Gnostic says religion is poison. Well, see, I don't think it is for everybody. For some people, they need it. For some people, it is poison. It really depends on the person. It depends on the person taking in the information, and it also depends on the person that's giving the information. You know, um, it's different for everybody. I would give up everything I have at the moment to marry this lady. You are very beautiful. Thank you. But please don't give up everything you have. No, it wasn't Chicken Run. It wasn't Chicken Run because it was turkeys. Turkeys. Shit. I wish I had the tablet so I could look it up. Um, I have it on DVD. Why can't I think of what it's called? Oh man. I keep every time I look at the clock, it's I saw it when it was 11:11. I told you guys that, but I also had looked when it was 11:22, and then I saw it again at 11:33. Then I saw it again at 11:44. Now it's 11:55. Well, at least in my car. I think my car is a minute fast, so it might not be 11:55 for you guys yet, but Um, oh, you want me to do a quick twin flame reading for you, books? Are you still here? Are you still here? Hold on, let me scroll down to see if you answer, to see if you're still here. Oh, because that was a while back. Are you still here? Is it books or bugs? Books, books, books. Oh, you're still here. Twin flame reading. All right. Twin flames. Twin flames. How long have you been on the twin flame journey? Has it been a nightmare for you? It's like a nightmare for most. But um you know, I kind of want to ask before I pull cards, like, girl, um, like, have you like looked into the twin flame journey? Like when I started on the journey, I started like studying it, and it's a journey back to the self. It's supposed to lead you back to yourself. A lot of people get caught up in the romance of it, which, you know, from my understanding, there are a lot of twins that do end up coming together, which is great. But even if they don't, the whole purpose of the journey is to find ourselves and be whole within ourselves. I have, my love. You taught me a lot. Oh, good, 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 good. All right. Because like people will come in here and be like, tarot's bad. Did you know that? And it's like, yeah, it can be. It can be. All right. What's going on with books? Books. The Empress reading you posted back a few months ago helped a lot. Oh, good. Yeah. See, I gotta pre-record some readings and put them up. I haven't been doing it because I've been going live so much. All right. We've got Justice, the World. When I pulled on the full moon earlier, and we had Justice, the World, and Ace of Swords. Oh, and the Four of Cups at the bottom. Hold on. I wish I could hold it up closer without it being all glared. Oh wow, major arcana. Yeah, two major arcana. Justice, the World, Ace of Swords with the Four of Cups on the bottom. Ooh, and the Tower is underneath that Four of Cups. It almost feels like someone's like sitting in this energy and then like get hit with something. But I feel like it's a truth. It's some kind of clarity. I don't know if that's you or them. Hmm. I mean, but with the World card here, there should be some kind of cycle, something coming to a close, some kind of completion. You know, and with Justice and the Ace of Swords, like I don't feel like it's like a cycle that's going to continue. Um, All right, let's pull on Justice. The Seven of Cups and the Moon. Yeah, I mean, Seven of Cups and the Moon. They're both there's you know, confusion, uncertainty. There. Oh man, and we got the Death card at the bottom. Yeah, see, completion. Something's coming to an end for something new to begin. Um, there's going to be some kind of clarity. You know, either for you, him, or both of you guys. Um, can't live in the clouds anymore. I just heard can't live in the clouds anymore. Six of Pentacles and the Chariot. Moving forward. And I just heard kindness. Moving forward with kindness. I don't. Okay. I don't know. I don't know exactly what that means. I mean, obviously, it means be kind. All right. So we're clarifying the World now with the Two of Cups on the bottom. We've got the King of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Hmm. I it, it's like I'm looking at him, looking at the pentacle, but then I'm like I'm like drawn to, you can't see it because it's blurry, but like there's like a castle like in the distance, um, and I'm just like noticing like the kingdom is like far away, like this, he's distracted by the pentacle. Um, all right, so what's coming to an end, what the completion is with is focus. It's like being focused on the wrong thing, focused on the wrong thing, which causes conflict. Um, hmm. But it's hard to focus on the right thing when there's uncertainty and these fucking. It's like there's all these options here, but there's all the clouds too. It's like you can't. Why do I want to say can't see the forest through the trees? Whatever that term means. Can't see the forest through the trees. Um, can't see the options through the clouds. You know, it's like you can sense that they're there, but you can't quite grasp anything. Can't quite grasp anything because somebody's focus has been on the wrong thing. On the wrong thing. Hmm. You know what's funny is like you know, I never even like really paid it because each deck there's usually different stuff in the Seven of Cups. There's different things. And in this deck, there's actually a castle. I don't know if you can see it coming out of this cup. And remember, I was saying, oh shit, I almost dropped the card down the side of the seat. That would have been bad and a pain in the ass to get out. Um, the kingdom, like, is it's the castle. It's in the background, and they're not paying attention to their own kingdom. Not paying attention to the kingdom. It's like not realizing what they have. They're too distracted by what they have to realize what they have. Sorry, that sounds confusing, but I hope you get what I'm saying. Um, all right, what's this Ace of Swords? The Ace of Wands and the Hermit with the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're either gonna receive something or see something that's going to give you clarity. Um, And the Ace of Wands with the Hermit, I almost feel like this Ace of Wands like lights up this lantern for the Hermit. It lights up something that was hidden. Hmm. Like you find an answer or they find an answer that closes out a cycle and starts to bring things into balance. Hmm. Under the Page of Pentacles is the Six of Cups. And then the High Priestess. High Priestess, you know, she's like a secret keeper. Secrets of the past. Um, I feel like, you know, naturally as time goes on, you're going to learn more and more on the journey, and it's going to guide you closer and closer to where you need to be. Even if things don't make sense, just trust, and then they will make sense. Um, it's almost like sometimes like we want answers and we want because we want them, we can't see them. When we surrender and let go of needing answers is usually when they come. It's like, do you watch Steve's Love Tarot? Um, I love him. He's always doing twin flame readings. Why was I bringing him up? Shit. Why was I bringing Steve up? Fuck, what was I saying? Hold on. I'm gonna go off that subject for a second because I'm noticing like there's I hate the lighting in here right now, but there's water coming out of it's almost like something's being refilled. Something's being refilled. Hmm. Something. I feel like you're gonna learn something. You're gonna get some kind of piece of information or see something that's going to heal something from the past. Hmm. It just happened again. What reading was I doing when I looked at this card? There's a black cat right here, but it almost like looked like there were a bunch of black cats over here in the shadows. But there's only one cat in the card. Um, this journey is exhausting but enlightening, and I'm glad I found you along the way, soul sister. You've taught me a lot. Post more to inflame. Yeah, I started to pull away from it because I was trying to like um, I had to pull out of the journey in order to, well, not really pull out of the journey, but pull out of the journey of being connected to who at the time I was feeling like, okay, universe keeps pointing signs that this person's my twin, and I don't want to believe that. It makes me feel crazy. And then when I finally started to accept it, they like kind of not in my life anymore. Um, and then I wanted to do the healing work to really reconnect with myself and work on the self love. So that's why I haven't been doing as many twin flame readings, but I did do a live stream recently for twin flames. Um, I am going to get back into it though, because there are a lot of people on the twin flame journey, whether they're actually connected to their real twin or not, I think is irrelevant. Um, because whether you're really connected to your twin or not, you're supposed to be going in and doing the inner healing and learning how to love ourselves. Love ourselves so that way if they never come around, it doesn't fucking matter. And if they do, they should have us at our best, you know. um oh, thank you, books. Books. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. uh, Yeah, but definitely let me know. Like, if you do learn some kind of, like, get a piece of information or something, like I was saying in this reading tonight, because I want to know if my reading was shit or not, you know? Oh, I just fucked up shuffling them. Yes, work on myself. I was just busy on nosy towards his ass. Yeah, you know what happened to me? When I disconnected from who I thought was my twin, and then I started doing, like, the inner work. I connected with someone that is extremely similar to me. So much as when I've texted them, I feel like I'm texting with myself. Um, Now, what the problem is, I feel for a lot of people that think they're on a twin flame journey when they're not. I feel like, a lot of us are empaths and we can relate to literally fucking anybody. So then it can get confusing. It's like, okay, well, I feel like similar with all these things, but I don't know if they feel similar unless I ask, and I don't want to ask because then I'll just sound crazy. Like, hey, maybe we could be twins, you know. Um, but when I disconnected and started doing the healing work, around the time that I connected with this new person, then I started seeing the term catalyst twin flame, and I'm like, oh, was the other dude a catalyst? Because now I'm talking to someone that not only do we have so many fucking similarities, but the way that they type, the punctuation. I'm like, I really feel like I'm talking to myself in like the most delightful way. Um, but then I'm like, when I started seeing like Catalyst Twin Flame, I looked up at the universe. I was like, fuck you. Sucking me into this twin flame journey shit again. It's supposed to be a journey home, and home is myself, you know? Um, but yeah, the twin flame journey can be insane. And I feel like a lot of people end up getting stuck in connections that are actually narcissistic and toxic, um, thinking they're with that person, and they're not. Um, uh, yeah, and it takes some balls to actually come out and admit and be like, oh, I've been on a twin flame journey, because then you just sound like a lunatic. I don't know anyone else personally in my life that's been on a twin flame journey. So when I've wanted to talk to people about it, like when it was all going on, even now, if I want to talk to people about it, I usually don't, because there's not anyone to talk about it, because nobody understands what I went through, except for other people that have been experiencing it. So I appreciate you being here, because you're one of very few people that understand what I went through. Yeah. Like the first guy, he's the one that had like brought up twin flames, how he wanted to find his twin flame, and I'm thinking like, yeah, but can't your twin flame like be like a family member? So I didn't even know there was like a journey, a whole journey. I didn't realize it's actually like a spiritual awakening. It's like a fast track to ascension, the twin flame journey. Um, I had no fucking clue. At the time when he had brought it up, all I knew was it's supposed to just be two bodies, one soul. Um, and then he's the one that put me onto tarot readings on YouTube. So we really should thank that fucking guy for me being here on YouTube. um, and then as I'm watching the readings, I'm like, wow, this is crazy how these resonate. Like, I feel like they're talking to me. Like, are they here? Do they know my life? This is weird. How do they, like, some of them get pretty fucking detailed, and it's like, and then a lot of the twin flame readings were resonating. I'm like, this is weird. This is weird. And I was, Steve from Steve's Love Tarot, one reading, he was like, the entire reading ended up playing out exactly how he said. And when it was playing out, I was just like, this is weird. Um, this is kind of reminiscent of the reading I just watched. What is going on? And then I was like, all right, I didn't say anything to him. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna keep this to myself. Oh, hey, nobody, how are you doing? Imagine telling the motherfucker you woke up the spirituality in me, and I'm still going to blame your ass for reincarnating us back onto this ghetto earth we call home. uh, but for people that don't know, like when people end up on a twin flame journey, you're connected to someone that even if it's a catalyst twin flame or a false twin flame, they resonate at a, such a similar frequency as you that you just feel like so deeply connected to them, and they start triggering things from you know things that you've had buried, things that you haven't faced, they start triggering things in you, and then you start triggering things in them, and that's why the runner chaser dynamic starts, because they're both parties are running from themselves. Like the feminine starts chasing after the masculine because she's running from herself. She's trying to find love outside of herself. And then the masculine starts running because they don't want to fucking face themselves. And in order to stay connected with the divine feminine, they have to. They have to face themselves and heal their shit. So it can it can end up a really difficult journey to be on. I had like whether the dude was a catalyst twin flame or not, like I had a huge spiritual awakening from being connected to him and then trying to disconnect from him, because I was trying to disconnect from him while he was still playing it off like we were cool, but I could feel it, we weren't, you know. When you can sense it, we're not cool. And it's hard to disconnect from somebody that you love and you care about, and you don't want to disconnect from them, and then to be like consciously making the decision is hard. Talk about the divine feminine love, teach us the way. Yeah, it's hard to be a divine feminine. Especially in this world. That's why we start chasing, because we're used to going into our masculine energy and going after like, let's make this happen, let's make it happen, what are we doing here? And then they're like, nah, I'm supposed to be the man, I'm supposed to go after, and then we kind of emasculate them. But I mean, if they weren't being little bitches about it, we wouldn't have to do that. But that's all part of the journey. We're supposed to learn how to tap into our feminine, softer energy, and we're not supposed to be chasing after anybody. We're supposed to attract them, and if they're off running, let them fucking run. Let them run. Once we stop chasing, they have no reason to run. And if they choose not to come back this way, well, they don't fucking deserve us anyways. Mm-hmm. Vera's like, fuck soft energy. Yeah, because feminines haven't been allowed to be in their soft energy. We've had to be in survival mode. How's survival mode feel? It feels like shit to me. I would love to have a masculine man in my life where I could let my guard down instead of having to worry about, like, is there danger? Is there a threat? Do I need to protect myself? Do I need to make sure you've got a roof over your head? Like, instead of you making sure there's one over mine? Because that's what I've been doing for years, is taking care of people. Nobody's been taking care of me. What the fuck? It's a bullshit. I appreciate that, Nick, but no, my dear. No, no. Um, LOL, don't worry, I got you, Lenny. Thanks, Jay. Thanks. Well, I do have a friend, a single friend, that actually like has a job and their own place, their own car. Because I never date guys like that. I always date guys that like don't have a car, don't have a job, have nowhere to live, because subconsciously I've been so fucking deeply wounded that I'm in my masculine energy, and I'm like, I need to be in control and provide for you to live somewhere, provide for you to get rides, provide to make sure you're gonna have food in your fucking stomach, because I don't fucking trust anyone to do it for me. So I'll do it for myself and everyone else. Even though I'm a broke bitch and struggling, I'll still figure it out somehow. uh, it's time to heal, ladies. But it's also time for the men to heal too. You know, like, can we go back to times where like men opened a door for us? Or like would put their hand out to like help us like up the stairs or something, and instead of us being like, I can do it myself, we actually like are open to them helping us. Can we let men be men again? Can we let women be women again? Or can we just let masculine energies be masculine and feminine energies be feminine instead of feminine energies having to be masculine because the masculines are little bitches? Um, and, you know, vice versa. I mean, feminines are fucking bitches too. We can be bitches, ladies. We know it. I don't want no pigeon. Is that another TLC reference? I don't want no scrubs. What movie is that from? Another TLC reference. Is that from The Watch? Is it their boss in The Watch? Have you guys ever seen the movie The Watch where with Ben Stiller and then the aliens? And then they're watching people in the store after. They're like, look at them with their flavor snout. Oh, the other guys. The other guys. Wait, what is it? Yeah, it is The Other Guys where the boss keeps referencing that. I don't know why I was confusing it with The Watch. Because they work at Costco, but is their boss even in that? I don't fucking know. Who cares? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But you know what I got, guys. My phone's at 10%. It's gonna die soon. Um, I got this bowl here. I want to smoke because I fail at not smoking weed. Hello, Brazil. Hi, Rafael. How are you? Thank you so much, my love. More spirituality, twin flame, book recommendations, readings, and peace on earth through your poetic readings. Love, love, love you. I love you too. I love you guys so much. You guys are so fucking awesome. If I knew I had to come on YouTube to find my people, I would have came on here a long time ago. But I was too busy being wounded and not having the confidence to ever want to do anything like this. See what doing healing work does, guys? In my wildest dreams, I would have never imagined I'd be a fucking YouTuber. Oh man, it's like most kids these days, you ask them what they want to be when they grow up. They're like, I want to be a YouTuber, and I don't want to wait till I grow up. I want to do it now. Shit, I mean, you know how the channels, like the kid channels, they got like millions of subscribers. I'm like, shit, you know, if I was okay with exploiting my child, I could have millions of subscribers and be making bank. But I don't know. There's too many weirdos. I don't want my kids being subjected to fucking creeps on YouTube. From Dirty Mike and the Boys. Thanks for the F Shack. When was the last time you did a desktop? September. No one is perfect. Relationships are a give and take. Yeah, they are a give and take. They are a give and take. It just sucks that it's hard to find one that's like equal give and take, you know? We will have sex in your car again. It will happen. The F Shack is a little old place where we can get together. Feminine energy shack, baby. Oh, man. YouTube squad. She's about 1,023 years old, man. Who, me? Yeah, I'm closer to like 2,000 years old. We're all much older than we realize, guys. It's like my human self is only 38 years old. But I've incarnated as a human many times. I, there's something wrong with me that I keep coming back. Like I want to. Life is fucked up, and I'm like, you know what? totally want to do this again. uh, she's about 87 years old, yeah. Don't give away your age, girl. Shh. Joshua B. Hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good day too, Josh. All the Joshuas that come through here. You guys remember one night we had like 5 of them in here? um, ooh, guys, guess what I've got? I've got. I had sex in car. I mean, haven't we all? And if you haven't, you should go try it. I've actually had sex in this car. I mean, it's been years. Um, yeah, I did. I did it in here, in that seat, and back there. Not recently. It was a really long time ago. I wouldn't be able to do it now. My knees are so fucked up. I'm like an old lady. Like, oh man, I would hurt myself trying to do that now. Um, what was I talking about before that? I got distracted by sex in the car. What is your opinion about Indian women? Can you explain that? What is in the mindset of your country about Indians? What do you mean? I'm not in India. I am not in India. What do you women in the chat hate most about men? Well, I gotta be honest. I could sit here and be like, oh, I hate this about men, or I hate men, and they piss me off, but I don't really fucking hate men, you know? Um, Even the dude that, like, fucked me over last year, I don't hate him. I'm finally, like, in a really, really good place with that. Very proud of myself. It took a long time to get here. Yeah, I love men. I do. I love men. Um, but I don't trust a man to take care of me. I don't. Men that I know or that are attracted to me or that I'm attracted to, usually they can't fucking take care of themselves. So it's disappointing. 'Cause growing up, like, my grandfather was like a man, like, he was in the military, he took care of his family. Um, you never had to worry about anything. You didn't. It was like, oh, grandpa will take care of it. He'll make sure you have what you need if you need it. Um, if your car is broken, he's gonna, well, we got to get it fixed. You need to be able to get to school. Okay, thank you, grandpa. I didn't have to worry about anything. I've never been with a man where I didn't have to, like, guys I date, I'm like, all right, my car is broken, I'm gonna have to figure it out. Especially, like, even if they're the ones driving the car, I'm the one paying the insurance, I'm the one paying for the gas. They might be able to chip in here and there, but it's like my broke ass on fucking welfare and disability is doing a lot more than these men these days, which is sad. But then again, we're so fucked up. Even if a man wanted to do those things for us, we wouldn't believe them or trust them. It's like, what's your fucking motive? What's your motive? Is this gonna be thrown in my face at some point that you did something for me? Because I'd rather have nothing than have it held over my head that you fucking did something nice once upon a time. Because I'll fucking do things endlessly for people and I don't need anything in return, and I'm not gonna fucking throw it in your face after. She took words out of my mouth. What words? Joy, I forgot you're a dude. Yeah, Ryan's a dude. Joyful is Ryan. Ryan is joyful. uh... Hi, White Runs. Yes, I always remember you, and you ask that every time. You ask it every time. I mean, how can I forget White Runs? I'm a pothead. I'm a pothead. I'm like, that's a weed strain right there. Money is made from federal government. It's only paper. Yeah, money's bullshit. Jay, why would I use a man? How ATM? I kick my own money. I know I'm the kind of person that's like, no, I'll pay for dinner, or like we can go half. Oh man. Like, I like to pay for dinner, I'll leave the tip. It's so funny, like when the waitress will come over to the table and they always hand it to the guy and then I take it from the guy. I haven't been on a date in a long time, 'cause I don't want to do that shit anymore. You know, I need to date differently than I have in the past. I've got an itchy armpit. People just like scrolling through YouTube, they're gonna see me digging in my pit. You have no trust for men. I mean, it's not even just men; it's just humans in general. You know, like I love dudes. I love ladies. I mean, I don't mean that like in a romantic sense. Like I'm not like I'm completely straight, but like I love everybody. But I don't trust people because I mean I feel like I've been let down by everybody at some point. So it's I just don't even want to have expectations or anything. You know, expectations are what let us down. Um, I just try to appreciate when things are done for me the best I can. Um, but I've learned to not expect anything. Well, I usually expect people to end up being shitty eventually. But I try to be optimistic. I hate when people prove me right and I'm like, damn, like trying to give you an opportunity to prove me wrong. Uh, don't do nothing for anybody unless it benefits yourself. Well, mm, I feel like sometimes you can do stuff for people even if it's not like gonna benefit you. Like there's certain people you can do that for. You know, there's certain people you can't. You know, as long as things are balanced out eventually, it's all about balance. Like Jay was saying earlier, like it's supposed to be give and take, but it's never equal give and take. So if you have someone in your life that will equally give and there's a certain something that they need from you, but that particular thing you're not going to benefit from it at the moment, as long as it's not to your detriment, then do it, you know. um, you're just so respectful and courteous, Joy, it throws me off. Right. uh, Jesus said don't judge, but I say judge thoroughly. uh, you're funny, understanding. It's like your name on here is understanding, but you're like, I'm judging everyone. Fuck them. Hola, Andy. Every man must judge for themselves. I don't follow a religion, Kiara. I'm spiritual. I believe in a little bit of everything, but I question everything. You know, that's why I can't follow a particular religion because I'm like, no, I need to know more. Need to know more. Yes, I believe in God 100%. But not in the same way like most people do. Like I believe there's a higher power. I believe there's like a source of where existence is emanating from. Um, but a lot of people talk about God like it's like a dude in the sky, just sitting there, watching everyone. Like I can't wait till they fucking die so I can judge them to their face. You know. Obviously, you have been hanging around with the wrong men. Oh man. Um, you shouldn't worry about money. Yeah, well, I mean, I have to, because if I don't, nobody else is. People will pay to see you digging in your pit. They will. If the channel was monetized, they'd probably be like, I'll kick $10 right now if you just scratch longer. People are weird. People are weird. We still always get some feet people in here, you know? They're like, let me see your feet. Have I ever kissed a woman? Yeah. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Um, I've thought about being a lesbian before. Um, I just, I want a man. I want a man. Women are beautiful. Like, I feel like I could be in a relationship with a woman and, like, really, like, fucking love her and treat her good. Not good, great. Um, but that that feeling that like a man gives, it would be missing, and I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to date someone and then be like, you know, you're like enough in like all aspects except this one, you know. Oh, people will pay to see you fart and it's natural. They'd probably pay extra to see me smell it. Fucking creeps. Oh man. um People can be disappointing, but people are disappointing, one, because when we have expectations, you know, we disappoint ourselves. But also, you know, if somebody's like building you up and then they let you down, that's because they got shit that they didn't fucking heal within themselves, so they can't, you know, step up when it's time. People have ups and downs too. Money doesn't make a person. Yeah, I always have ups and downs. Always. It's like a fucking roller coaster over here, guys. Uh, but a man should take care of his girl. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, even like when I was with my daughter's father, like he like if he had the money, he would do it, but it's like things just always fucking fell through for him. Um, you know, he would help out with stuff as even now, you know, if he has money, he'll help out the best he can. Um, but I don't know, I'm always attracted to guys that have like issues, so they don't function properly in society. But my daughter's father has come a long way. You know, he's much younger than me, and he's come a long way. Um, I'm proud of him. You know, there's not many people that we can look at and be like, I'm so proud of that person, because most people are just going around fucking up their lives and other people's lives. Oh man. It's very difficult for me to translate what you're saying simply because I'm Brazilian. LOL. Oh man. Well, I hope you're getting the gist of it. Hi, how are you doing tonight? My name is Mike from Oak Harbor, Washington. Just wanted to say hi to you. You can trust me. I am a good guy. Yeah, that's what they all say. Then when they're nuts deep in one of my sisters, you know, life. You remind me of my childhood teacher's assistant, I guess. I want you. Oh. J to a point, but a man is not an ATM. Yeah, no, a man's not an ATM. Yeah, no, there's like some girls that will date a guy strictly for his money and just to like just take it. I wouldn't be able to see if I had a guy that like had money, I would that was like doing stuff for me. I would I would be like, shit, I'm not used to. I'd be like, no, I need to do more for him now, cause oh man. Well, growing up, like even with my mom, it's always been like a transaction. Like, oh hey Lynn, will you do this for me, and I'll give you this. Like, so like anytime my mom asks me for something, like if she doesn't offer, I'm like, what am I getting out of it? But that's just how like she like programmed our relationship to be. There was always some kind of transaction. Like, um, I don't like that though. I hate that. It's like my mom should be able to ask me to do her a favor, and I'm just like, okay, I'll do it because you're my mom. Instead of being like, well, what am I getting out of it? Because usually when you need me to do something, it's a fucking pain in the ass. Oh. Um, Misfit, I'm sorry for what I said, okay? Why are you sorry, Nick? What did you say? I was not offended by anything you said, Nick, so don't worry. House and car is on the man for sure. Yeah, it's like my house is a mess half the time. I mean, my daughter's father does a lot of cooking and cleaning, but it's like my area of the house is usually messed because I'm usually in my head trying to figure out, all right, well, when Grandma's gone, how am I going to make sure we don't fucking lose the house? So me and my kids have a roof over our head. And then I start having anxiety over it. And then it's like, oh, I should be doing the laundry or cleaning my room right now, but I've got other things I got to worry about because I might not have a room someday. Like, there might not be laundry to wash someday if I don't fucking figure it out. Um, and I also have to like nurture myself and nurture my children and be a caretaker, and it's a lot. It's like that's why when you're in a relationship, yeah, it's great if both people are working, but as long as like one of them is like working and one of them's taking care of the home, then they can balance each other out, you know? Um, like my grandparents were like the ideal relationship. They really were. I got to see like that it can exist. It can happen, you know? Uh, Grandpa was in the military his entire life. Second he turned 18, he joined. And he retired when he was 60. And Grandma cooked, cleaned, she raised the kids, made sure the house was taken care of. She used to fucking sew the clothes. She used to make the Halloween costumes and shit. Like, she got to be a housewife because she had a man to provide for her and the family. And so that way she could nurture and take care of the family, and then there was balance. Everything's just fucking chaos these days because everybody's working against each other instead of with each other and for each other. Everyone's out for themselves and just trying to fucking shit on each other, and it's so fucking sad. Um, this world needs so much healing. My phone's gonna die though. Shit, it's on 1%. I'm gonna get off before it ends up freezing. I want to say thank you to everyone